Hey, Roanchar ranchers. I hope everybody has been well. Just wanted to jump on real quick and update you guys on a couple things. It's been a week this week, to be honest. To start off with, the court case against Ellie and Apollo's abuser did actually take place. She was found guilty on 8 of the 17 animal abuse counts. And she received 60 days, or I'm sorry, 60 days of community service. Sorry, I had to think about that. And about $16,000 in fines. $12,500 of that was to go to the SPCA for that county where she was convicted. What didn't happen was they didn't take away the animals that she currently has, and they did not ban her from having animals. So, usually animal abusers are not one-time offenders. They usually are repeat offenders. So the likelihood that she will offend again is high. So obviously we're not happy with that. In addition, the rescues that were on site almost 2 years ago now did not receive any compensation for the monies that they put in to remove the literally hundreds of deceased animals that were there, nor did they receive any monies for what they spent to get the animals, the ones that were alive, out of there. A lot of the rescues that were on site first off put in their own money to get fly masks to the horses, to get blankets to the horses, to get feed to everybody. That was all out of pocket for those rescues. And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about those rescues that were on scene, first on scene. So hopefully there will be a civil court case where they will be able to get some of their money. There is also hopefully a fraud case that will be coming up, a federal fraud case. Because she went ahead and was still getting donations claiming that she was a 501c3 for 2 years when she was not. So hopefully there is a fraud case that is going to be happening, and she will be convicted on that, and hopefully she will get court time for that. Jail time for that. Because she raised a significant amount of money, and it's fraud. So hopefully she will end up getting jail time for that. As you can see, Ellie and Apollo are doing well. They're doing some sunbathing and some napping right now. It has been a tough week for Apollo. As you guys know, we have been dealing with the bone chip that's in his right front leg. What happened this week is that his left rear leg ended up having an abscess, which also ended up affecting his right rear. So the poor boy couldn't walk. literally. He had one good leg and ended up spiking a fever on us, stopped eating, which means he was off of his pain medication. He was miserable. We were concerned. Fortunately, we went and pulled him off all of his meds, got him down just to his feed so he would start eating that. Then on top of that, we were red lighting him as much as humanly possible to get the abscess to burst and to help him feel better. We were able to do that in a couple of days. Unfortunately, though, what has happened is that he does have the beginnings of cellulitis, which is just a lot of fluid that is building up. It ended up coming up in his thigh and now has kind of settled, I guess you would say, in his under region. So we are, he's on antibiotics for that. And we are hoping that that resolves itself rather quickly. What can happen specifically in draft horses is that cellulitis can then go into lymphangitis, that it totally messes with the lymph node system. If you guys have been with me for a while, that is what Jesse had, and that is what reduced his quality of life. His leg blew up, and we weren't able to get it to drain. It caused him a lot of problems. It's a nasty disease to deal with. It's very difficult to manage. So we are hoping that, and I think we have gotten the cellulitis early enough that we can, start treating it and that we'll see positive results. He has, the swelling comes and goes. He is, usually more swollen in the evening time. I think that's because he does a lot of what he's doing right now during the day. It's been nice out, so he hasn't been moving around. His legs have been bothering him, so he hasn't been doing any moving at all. It's a balance right now to make him move, because we're trying to keep him semi-quiet because of his bone chip that he has. I know it's probably difficult from the distance that we are at right now, but he's standing square right now. He has not done that in probably a month and a half. So we're making progress with the comfort level with his right front leg. We're still feeding him with his bowl elevated to help take the pressure off of his front leg when he's eating. And that's helping. He's eating more square. We're making strides in some areas, but, the cellulitis is a setback. And it is something that we have to take very seriously, because it can, immensely affect him. We do not want it to go into lymphangitis because that's just a nasty, nasty condition to deal with. So that's really what's going on this week. I think that's plenty enough. Ellie is doing well. She's been very supportive of Apollo. One of the keys that he was not feeling well, or one of the signs that he was not feeling well, is that he stopped interacting with Ellie altogether. He stopped grooming. He didn't really care where she was, what she was doing, didn't really want to be around her. And that affected her. She loves him dearly, and wants to be around him. So, he was laying down because he felt so crappy, and she was watching over him and was by his side. So, you know, they're herd animals. So when something is wrong with one, it affects the other one if you have two in a herd like we do here. They're very sensitive to what's going on with each other. So she was being very supportive. And oh, big stretch, baby girl. She's waking up from a nap. But she's been doing very well otherwise. You can see maybe that she has been laying down. So she's been enjoying the nice weather that we've been having. It's cold today. We literally had like a 20-degree dip in temperature from yesterday to today. So they're all soaking up the sun and enjoying getting some heat, because it's about, I don't know, 20 or so degrees out right now with a little bit of a wind, so it's even colder. But that's it for right now, guys. I just wanted to keep you up on what's going on. You know, if I'm quiet on the page, a little hint that usually means that there's something going on around here. So I try and keep you guys updated once I get a handle on what's going on, so I can you know, be informative and give you guys the correct information. But that's it for right now. I hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend. This upcoming week is supposed to be absolutely beautiful in Western New York. So if you're in Western New York, I hope you're able to take advantage of that. If not, I still hope that you have a great week, and we will talk to you later on. Thanks, Roanchar Ranchers. Be well.